When you close your eyes and picture a dominant man, who do you see? I have to admit that I'm definitely picturing The Rock right now. Whoever you're picturing, I'm sure they all have some things in common. While they may not all be beautiful, bald-headed buffs like The Rock, their personalities and characters will definitely overlap in a few aspects. This is what we're talking about today, so let's get ready for the 9 signs of a dominant man. Oh, and if The Rock is listening, call me. Number 1, he is super disciplined. Dominance is defined as having power and influence over others. If you're late to everything, haven't worked out in 3 years, and binge watch Netflix like it's your job, you probably don't have much power and influence. This is the opposite of a dominant man. He's going to be scheduled, calculated, and dedicated. You won't find him spending his weekends or evenings aimlessly on the sofa, because he has a long list of things to get done, and he will. Number 2, he goes for what he wants. Sadly enough, most of us want a lot of things we never go for. How many people regret not traveling, starting that business, or leaving that relationship until it's 20 years later and they feel stuck? This is not the dominant man. The dominant man knows what he wants and he goes for it. He isn't afraid of failure because he knows failing is just a way to learn and improve. You go, dominant man. Number 3, he exudes confidence. Exude is just a fancy word for sweat, basically, but if I said a dominant man sweats confidence, that doesn't sound as cool. So he exudes confidence in everything he does. He walks with his shoulders back and his head up. He speaks to new people with a smile and open body language. He takes on new projects with energy, even if it's something out of his comfort zone. If I could bottle up someone's sweat and use it to improve myself, it would be the sweat of a dominant man. Okay, I'm kidding, but you get the picture. Number 4, he makes decisions swiftly and without looking back. I am not the best decision maker. I tend to take forever to choose between silly small things, like whether I want a pulled pork taco or beef taco. Are you similar? Or maybe you're better in this aspect and are more like the dominant man. He makes his decisions carefully but quickly. The best part is that he trusts his judgment enough to choose and move forward without dancing back and forth like an indecisive taco queen. Number 5, he takes calculated risks. Without risk, there is no reward. Dominant man knows this, so you'll often see him venturing out with new projects, exploring new investments, or trying out new activities. To grow, you've got to get out there. Let's follow the dominant man on this one. Number 6, he's always working towards self-improvement. Whether it's self-help books, podcasts, taking a course, or getting a mentor, this guy is always on the move towards progress. He wants to be the best version of himself, which is, in large part, where he gets his confidence from. Number 7, he has no problem with direct eye contact. This is a physical sign, but one nonetheless. The more dominant you are in a group setting, the better your eye contact. We all break eye contact now and again. We don't want to be creeps after all. But this guy's eye game is different. You feel like he's really listening to you and intimidating you at the same time. I can't tell if I'm impressed, mesmerized, or scared. Number 8, he's dependable. You can't be dominant if no one can count on you. That just makes you flaky, which sounds like one of the opposites of powerful. That's why a dominant guy will try his best to meet and complete all of his promises, appointments, and favors. You won't have to call him 10 times to know what's up. And if he has to cancel, he does so politely and ahead of time. You also probably won't see him arriving anywhere atrociously late. Number 9, he owns his opinions. We all have opinions. That's life. If you don't have opinions, you're a wet sponge and you need to develop your personality a bit more. The issue is, a lot of us get caught up in what other people think about our opinions. We don't want to offend anyone, so we dull some of them down or avoid certain topics. Dominant men don't see the world that way. They are going to be loud and proud about what they believe in no matter who's listening. Most of the time, this is admirable, but only if this same man keeps an open enough mind to hear other points of views as well. Does the dominant man you pictured earlier show any of these signs? I'm sure The Rock does. Anyway, dominant men can be excellent leaders and entrepreneurs. They make a way where there seems to be no way, and they're usually great at getting what they want. Some of them do get a bad rep for being a little strong-headed, but let's give everyone the benefit of the doubt until we get to know them. Know any men like this in your own life? Let us know who in the comments. If you enjoyed this vid, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more weekly content like this. As always, thanks for watching. Now, go dominate your day.